We are live and it's been so long, but I'm about to do my makeup with you guys. It is a very chilly day out, so yes, we are wearing a jacket in the house. But I am excited because we've got all these fun little goodies in here and I cannot wait to start creating. So I'm just gonna take everything out actually, not necessarily. I'm actually doing this on my kitchen table. On a kitchen table. All right, let's see what we got going on here. We're going to be using concealer today because as you can see, yeah. And I'm gonna be using this as foundation, which is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12 Hour. You guys know this is my favorite. And I don't just use it alone. I always put cream and I mix it into cream because I ran out of BB cream. Ran out of it. So I just mix it just like this. And then I just mix it in my hand like this. And then I use that. But I want to talk about a couple things, and I want to talk about my YouTube journey and how I am getting started and all that good stuff. I'm just going to use my blush palette as a mirror, but I'm going to be looking at you guys at the same time. If I'm looking down, you guys know why. So I have been kind of, not posting as much, and that's due to many reasons. One of the reasons is I am a little bit burnt out when it comes to social media. I've been, when you're posting 7 days a week, multiple times a day for a long duration of time, it starts to get a little bit, overwhelming, which is understandable. And that's why it's good to have balance and everything else. But basically I got a little bit, ooh, just put a little on my neck. By the way, this also has SPF what in it? It has SPF something in there. I think it's SPF 30 or SPF 15. But basically, like, you get really just burned out. And that's kind of where I'm at, or where I was at. Now I am really getting back into posting and just creating healthier ways to create content and not get burnt out constantly, which is hard to do when you're ambitious and the social media world is constantly changing. When I mean constantly changing, it is constantly changing. Like every 5 seconds is changing. And so you have to constantly keep innovating and following the trends if you want to grow and all that stuff. So yeah, so get a little burned out, but I have really been loving this channel and my other Makeup with Liz B channels because it is a dream of mine. Is my dog. It is a dream of mine to have my own, makeup brand and whatever else in the near future, hopefully. But this is like my little dream that we're just cultivating here. You guys know I love NARS Creamy Concealer. It's my fave. Okay. Little tiger stripes. Just because my eyes are extra dark recently. We've been working hard. Your girl's been grinding out work and a lot of computer work. When you're constantly staring at a screen, I'm telling you, it makes your eyes darker. It just makes you more tired and drowsy looking. Because our eyeballs are not meant to be staring at a screen 24/7. They're not. Okay. Whatever remainders over here. And we're go. I already smooth my skin out. And I don't wear a ton of face product. I just like to have a little bit of coverage on there. It just makes me feel more confident and it just has everything else lay on so much better. Gonna add a little bit of powder. You guys know one of my favorite powders is this Well People powder. I've really been leaning towards organic makeup, and I know when I first started my makeup journey, it was like, if it's a good product, good, then I will use it. Now I'm a little bit more conscientious, and I take what I'm putting on my face into consideration, and the chemicals and what's going into my skin and how it can affect my hormones and just everything. I'm a little bit more, you know, conscious. Okay, so this powder is awesome. As you can see, it just mattifies really, really well. So let's do a little bit of bronzer here. Ooh, okay. Yes, so oh my gosh, that just fell. Oh, fantastic. You guys are still alive though, right? Yes. Let's just move just a tiny bit. Okay, perfect. Oh my gosh. You guys fell again. What the heck? Stay. Dang. So I cannot believe this hair. I know I'm gonna get so many people like, oh my gosh, why did your hair is like getting in the way? I don't want to pull my hair back because then I look like I am bald. I look like a bald rat. I am so excited for spring weather. I know it was still like 40 degrees last night, and this morning it's still freezing. And that is always like, oh my gosh, New York City, why? Like the weather is just so chaotic. It's already in the 80s in Florida, which is fine because it's Florida, but in New York, it's just absolutely freezing. Yes. And I always just do a little bit bronzer all over my face just to like, because I'm not really carving out my face. I'm just adding a little bit of definition in there. And this window natural lighting is great, but doesn't make it as easy. All right. Yeah, just super natural makeup today. As always, I always do natural makeup. Let's see what we got going on here. Gonna do a little bit of blush. And guys, this is my favorite blush. Please don't fall again. I feel like I'm shaking the table and that's why it's like starting to fall. This blush, and oh, guys, I go through blush, as you can see. I go through blush. I really do. Because I love it. And I think that it like adds so much color and life to your face, youthfulness and sculpting, and it just does wonders for your face. Usually I never do my makeup this late in the day. It's like 11:30 or something. I never, ever, ever. I was working remotely today. And so COVID vibes. Don't have COVID, but it's the same working from home feeling that we all, at least I loved. I mean, I'm gonna be real here. Working from home is the best. It has its pros and cons. I wouldn't say it's the best. I'm gonna correct myself on that. I wouldn't say it's the best, but it definitely has its pros and cons. Guys, this is my ColourPop Flextarian Super Shock highlighter. Oh my gosh. We already know I posted a ton of, actually today I posted, let me zoom in. What am I doing? Okay, hold on. Today I actually posted on Make It With Liz B on Instagram, the Smokes and Whistles ColourPop. Kind of was an up close and personal review. Like view, I guess, not really review, but I love ColourPop. I don't know why I hadn't used them sooner. Ooh, lots of color, and I like to actually put it on my eyelids as well. I feel like it's like that underneath glow that just like comes up, and it's just so beautiful. Okay, So we did this, we did this. We did blush, we did highlighter, and this will be blended, trust me. Let's do a little bit of eyeshadow here. And I have one of my favorite little, they're almost like a travel palette, but I use it as a regular palette. Again, we're gonna just go in with a little bit more shimmer in these two shades right here. This isn't really a tutorial, this is just a chat. So yeah, starting to post Low Willingly consistently here on YouTube, which is like amazing because this is really what I love to do. I love to create content. I love makeup, obviously. And you just combine the two and you've got a beautiful thing. And I think like when you're young and you're in your 20s, like I'm 21 actually. When you're in your 20s, it could get scary and frustrating to, you know, everything is constantly changing and nothing is consistent and you're constantly evolving, and in so many areas of your life, it's like you're a teenager again, but you're a teenager again, but you are responsible for so much more than when you're a teenager. And it's crazy because there's so much pressure put on like 20-year-olds and people in their 20s to be super successful, like right out of college or, you know, going into college or whatever it is, or not going to college, like still so successful. And I'm going to be honest with you, like, you don't expect that from a teenager. Obviously that teenager is much younger than you are and they're not in their 20s and, you know, but still, like, we're growing and evolving and becoming a completely new person basically, and our entire lives are changing and we just need more patience. Like, people need to be patient with us. So that's done. We just did a little light eyeshadow. I'm going to go and fill up a little spray bottle here because it's empty and I didn't realize that before I started filming. But then I'm going to put that back. I'll be right back. I always tell everyone to spritz their faces. Ooh, and I just use water. Just because it soaks. And then what I do is I take my beauty blender and I just lightly like blend everything. You know, just blend everything together, and it just makes everything look like skin, which is the goal. And then what I do is if it ever takes off any like blush or anything, like I just want a little more blush, so then I just go in with a little more blush and I just add it over top. Same with highlighter or bronzer or whatever. Like if you just want just a little bit more, go right ahead and do it. Okay, I'm gonna do our eyebrows super quick. I always say if makeup doesn't take, you know, if it takes too long, then it's just not gonna work for me. So yeah, we're going in with the glowy skin and everything. But yeah, what I was saying about with 20-year-olds, I don't know why I'm all over the place in this live. I haven't gone live in a while, guys. When you're in your 20s, it's just so confusing and you're constantly learning. And so I actually been posting a lot on my Instagram, and I actually have a Instagram page called Daily Reminder with Liz. And basically it's just daily reminders for you about just encouragement and just really nice quotes and words and whatever it is. And it just helps because every single day you get to have that on your feed, and I hope it becomes part of your morning routine or your, it's like that breath of fresh air when you've been scrolling on social media and you're just not getting, you know, there's so much negativity out there, and then you get some positivity, and that's all I hope for, is that I land on your feed and it's just what you needed to hear. It's just what you needed to see. It's the reminder that you needed. It's the confidence boost that you needed. Whatever it is, however it helps you, Look at these lashes, by the way. Oh my gosh. Man-Eater from Tarte coming through. Favorite mascara ever. And I've tried so many different mascaras because I had trouble finding one that I loved. And then I actually got this in this pack that Tarte had. I know all of you are going crazy with my hair right now. I know that. You guys are all like, oh my gosh. It was like this 3-pack of mascaras for like their Christmas thing and their Christmas special packs, like trios. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I got it for the original Tarte one. And then this one was in there and I was like, And so when I finished the first one, I tried this and I was like, oh my gosh, this is even better than the original. Like this is even better than like that one that comes with that purplish packaging. I don't know which, it's like the original one or something. I don't know. Okay. Am I like blocking your guys' view? And I also feel like I'm growing as a person through social media, and you can actually see like how people literally evolve over the years. Like Emma Chamberlain, for instance. Like Emma hasn't posted a video in so long, and I really miss her content, but I know that she is elevating and she has changed YouTube forever, and she's paved the way for so many creators, and she's inspired so many people, and she's lifted so many people up, and she made my day every single day. Like I would literally watch her and she would make my day, and she still does, but she's elevating now, and I love that. I love that she's taking it to another level, and she's just really amazing. She just really is amazing. Okay. Makeup's done. And now we can get back to work. So I just wanted to go live, guys. Wow, that was a 17-minute live. Thank you for being here. This will be saved, obviously. And yeah, I hope you have an amazing day. God bless. Stay tuned. Make it with Liz B. Peace out.